Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol STGG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time, but it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. From a presentation standpoint, this chart is actually very difficult to talk about because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, or heck, maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. The price pulled back today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base, and as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had more of a day trading perspective going in. And the reason I sit there and say that, and why it's actually not crazy from the big picture perspective, that's of course the asterisk, is let's just say that the price maintains above this key level of support going into next week, which is at $1.10. I'm not saying the price will even go down there and test it, but just for example's sake, let's say that the price actually comes down here, flirts around with that area, and then starts to head back up. What would you have in that situation? Well, you'd have a base of lows right here. You'd have this previous base down here, which was essentially before the price came to life. You picture each one of these as stair steps. And hey, look, you have stair steps still progressing in the big picture. Again, I 100% realize if you're a day trader and you bought somewhere around there, then you couldn't care less about these overall stair steps. But that's where I kind of try to qualify things and offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from a big picture perspective. The other level to definitely keep an eye on going into tomorrow, next week, is that purple line, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. And, really from a very cut and dry perspective in terms of, hey, Clay, look, how do I gauge the strength of the overall price movement? As long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the overall price movement is fully in the bull's favor. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm not even going to touch on those because right now, with the pullback that's currently underway, top priority, going into Monday and Tuesday is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority for the time being is stabilizing and building a higher stair step. So we'll see if the bulls can build a higher stair step or not next week.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.